AI tools are getting wild this week. This AI turns a single photo into a 3D scene you can explore. Another flips any third-person clip into first-person POV. One lets you deblur and refocus old photos anywhere in the frame. Tencent's 3D model gives you real-time AI worlds you can walk through. Meta's SAM audio isolates any sound from messy audio with a simple prompt. ChatGPT's new Image 1.5 is now built into your mobile as a full image studio. This AI edits 3D objects and full scenes with simple text. Another breaks video into layers so you can relight and recolor it precisely. This one animates flat emojis and logos into ultra-sharp motion. Another converts your voice into long-form talking avatars. This turns your song into a full music video. This tool stretches AI video to minute-long consistent shots. And a humanoid receptionist robot looks uncomfortably real in the lobby. You're watching WhatsNextAI. Apple just released Sharp, turning single photos into 3D scenes you can look around. Snap one picture and boom, in under a second you've got a full 3D world. Tilt your head in VR, lean left or right, and the scene moves naturally with you, staying sharp at over 100 frames per second. While Gen 3C, ViewCrafter, and Flash 3D take minutes to generate one view, Sharp does it instantly and keeps rendering smooth in real time. The detail stays crisp even when you shift angles, perfect for browsing your photo collection in VR or turning memories into immersive experiences. Code's open source on GitHub if you want to dive deeper. Okay, check this out. EgoX takes any third-person video and instantly flips it to first-person view. So basically, you give it a regular video filmed from outside, and it shows you what that scene looks like through someone's eyes. Look at this Joker scene. Boom. Now we're literally running through the streets from his perspective. What makes this wild is the quality stays insanely consistent. And it works with just one video, while other tools need multiple camera angles. Here's the kicker. It crushes every other method by a huge margin, especially on scenes it's never seen before. Code's dropping soon on GitHub. Link below. Generative Refocusing can take any blurry photo and not only sharpen it, but let you click to refocus on whatever you want. So basically, you've got old photos or shots with the wrong focus point. Look at this iconic Times Square kiss photo. Completely blurred background in boom. Now the whole scene is crystal clear. Then click on any subject and it refocuses with adjustable bokeh strength. Here's the kicker. It handles both deblurring and refocusing in one go. First, it recovers an all-in-focus version, then lets you add professional camera blur wherever you want, and get this, works on decades-old historical photos. Now let's test the live demo on Hugging Face. Upload your image, adjust the blur strength with this slider, and watch this. The refocusing effect is pretty cool. Installation code is also available on GitHub. I'll leave both links in the description. You're gonna love this one. HY World 1.5 from Tencent lets you explore massive 3D worlds in real time at 24 frames per second. So basically, you can walk through first-person scenes or switch to third-person view and the entire environment stays geometrically consistent. Look at this cozy cabin scene. You're moving around freely, and boom, every angle stays perfectly aligned with no drift. Here's the kicker. It keeps long-term consistency across hundreds of frames while you're controlling it, live with keyboard commands. The good news is you can try it online now. Log into their site and remember to turn on the translation to English in the top bar. Then select 3D World. Under the Interactive World page, you can start your creation there. I'll leave the link in the description below. All right, buckle up for this. SAM Audio from Meta lets you pull any sound out of a messy recording just by describing it. Think of it like Segment Anything, but for audio instead of pixels. Let's try it ourselves in the Playground site here. I'll start by uploading this video and just listening to the original audio so you can hear how everything is mixed together. Trains, background music, and someone talking over it.
Hang on, can you hear me? It's super loud. You know what? Actually, that's better. You will not believe the day that I have had.
Now, in the prompt box, I'll type train and hit isolate. You'll hear mostly the train, with everything else pushed into the background. Let's try music on the same clip. Now the backing track pops out on its own while the voice and ambience drop away. And with speech, it locks onto the dialogue so the conversation is much clearer and most of the noise disappears.
Hang on, can you hear me? It's super loud. You know what? Actually, that's better.
On top of that, you've got built-in effects for the audio. Basic tweaks like this.
Hang on, can you hear me? It's super loud. You know what? Actually, that's better.
Vocal enhancement presets like these.
Super loud. You know what? Actually, that's better. You will not believe the day that I have.
And even spatial effects to change the room feel.
Hang on, can you hear me? You know what? Actually, that's better.
It's honestly so cool to remix the sound right here in the browser. Now I'll switch to a dedicated multi-speaker example clip. Listen to this.
And then once you have it, send it over.
We'll run speech again, and you'll see it pull out the dialogue between the two speakers as one clean track.
Okay, yeah.
What did Brian say about
which you could then process or remix however you want. If you want to try this yourself, both the online SAM Audio Playground link and the GitHub repo for local installation are in the description below. ChatGPT Image 1.5 just dropped, and the biggest deal is it's now built right into your mobile app. In simple terms, open the ChatGPT sidebar on your phone, hit the Images tab, and you've got a full Creative Studio in your pocket. No switching apps, no waiting. And it's 4 times faster than before. ChatGPT Image 1.5 also has many improvements. Now, it can edit more precisely, like when you upload 2 guys and a dog at a kid's party. And boom, it combines them perfectly. Add chaotic kids screaming in the background. Nailed it. Now here's the kicker. Change one guy to retro anime style, the dog to a plushie, keep the other guy realistic, and it preserves each person's face while transforming the styles. Finally, remove the men, keep just the dog, and put it in an OpenAI live stream setup. And there you go, perfect composition with the lighting intact. Creative Transformations is where it gets wild. Check out this 80s fitness instructor transformation turned Sam Altman into a full retro workout poster. Or this glam doll makeover completely reimagines both faces as fashion dolls while keeping the likeness intact. What's really impressive is you don't even need to write prompts. The mobile app has preset styles you just tap. The cool thing is instruction following got way better. See this 6x6 grid? It places all 36 items exactly where you asked. Beta top left down to tissue box bottom right. Previous version, total mess. Text rendering is insane now too. Look at this calorie infographic. Dense text, tiny numbers, nutrition labels, all perfectly readable. You can even generate full newspaper layouts with tables and formatting intact. Here's the magic. It now renders tons of small faces clearly. Check this 1970s London street scene. Dozens of people, every face sharp and natural. The old version, blurry blob faces. But there's still limitations like cannot maintain the exact identity of multiple faces during edit. And it's also not perfect yet for some languages renders such as Chinese, Arabic, Hebrew. It is rolling out to all ChatGPT users, free or paid. Just open the app and it's there. All right, this one's wild. Steer 3D lets you edit 3D objects with just text prompts. Here's what it does. You give it any image, it generates a 3D model, then you can change parts with simple commands. Look at this dragon. Replace the horns with neon green horns, and just like that, the horns glow bright neon green. What makes this insane is it works on real iPhone photos, not just synthetic objects. And here's the crazy part. It only trained on 100,000 synthetic examples, but still handles real-world stuff perfectly. The cool thing is you can remove parts, add materials, or swap components while keeping everything else consistent. Installation code is released in GitHub repo. Go check it out. V-RGBX just dropped, breaking videos down into pieces you can actually edit. Take any video and it splits it into lighting, color, texture, and shape, all separate. Want to change just the color of the wall without touching anything else? Done. Swap materials, shift shadows, relight the scene, repaint objects. Each layer stays independent, so your edits don't bleed into stuff you didn't touch. Other methods like RGBX and diffusion renderer struggle with temporal consistency and faded results, but V-RGBX keeps everything stable frame to frame. Edit one keyframe, and it propagates that change across the whole sequence naturally. No flickering or drift. Code's coming soon. It's on their to-do list. No joke. This is insane. Vector Prism brings flat graphics to life with just text commands. In simple terms, you type what animation you want, and it makes those static icons and logos move naturally. Look at this emoji. Make it look left and right, and instantly the whole face smoothly turns both ways. What makes this wild is these animations stay crystal clear at any size and are 54 times smaller than video files. Here's what's nuts. It crushes GPT-5, WAN 2.2, and Sora 2 on quality scores while being way more efficient. Unlike video-based tools, this keeps everything lightweight and infinitely scalable. You can install it yourself. GitHub link is below. You're gonna love this one. LongCat-Video-Avatar turns your audio into super realistic talking avatars. Long story short, it has two main modes. In the first, you just give it a voice clip and a short scene description, and it generates a full talking head video with expressions, lip sync, and natural shoulder movement.
That's it? I'm still here!
In the second, you add a reference photo on top of that, and it keeps that exact face and outfit while syncing the lips and body movement naturally to the music.
Walking through the city streets alone, neon lights flicker like dots unknown.
What blew my mind is it even handles silence, keeping the avatar breathing and shifting instead of freezing like most tools. Here's where it gets interesting. It can run for minutes without identity drift or color wobble, and in side-by-side demos, it looks way less rigid than Infinite Talk.
I gave 18 years of my life to stand in the same spot as you!
What sets this apart is multi-person mode, where two avatars hold a full conversation with natural turn-taking.
Painter and then spreading smoothly when you apply it.
So the texture, matte.
If you want to try it, all the install steps are on their GitHub. Link below. Mozart AI just launched a new feature called Vibe Sessions, and it's a complete music production platform that generates songs and music videos. The idea is simple. Type what you want in Vibe Sessions, and it creates professional quality tracks with stems you can edit. Look at this interface. You're generating a song, and there you go. It splits into individual tracks for vocals, drums, and instruments. What's really impressive is you can master your tracks, split stems, and even generate music videos up to a minute long, all in one place. The magic happens when you iterate on ideas while keeping commercial rights to everything you make, even on a free plan. Try it now at the link below. All right, this one's wild. LongVie generates ultra-long controllable videos. We're talking minute long clips with insane consistency. In simple terms, you give it depth maps and point trajectories, and it creates videos that stay smooth throughout. Look at this demo, starting with a simple scene, and watch this. It maintains the same lighting and motion for a full minute without any flickering. What's really impressive is how it handles complex camera movements while keeping everything temporally consistent. And check this. Unlike other video generators that struggle past 10 seconds, this handles 60+ seconds easily. The wild part, it beats other methods like VideoX, streaming T2V, and depth LV across the board on quality and consistency. Code's available on GitHub. Go check it out. This is freaking scary. China's Noetix just unveiled Hobbs W1, a female robot receptionist with a face so realistic, you'll do a double take. Natural eye contact, emotional recognition, lifelike expressions, complete with a black bob haircut. She has dexterous hands and autonomous navigation for hotels and offices. Backed by $41 million, this humanoid just crossed the uncanny valley. Welcome to your new robotic overlords. That's a wrap for this round of breakthroughs. If you want more than headlines, actual demos, workflows, and tools you can use, join the channel, ring the bell, and request the next breakdown in the comments. This is What's Next AI. See you in the next one.